clamp on the same way. You say you want hard life and buy something for you, still don't want to use it.
Why are you coming for me?
Because you make your life easier after I buy you the thing. Still don't want to use it.
Hi family. So guys, it's been a minute. I feel like every video I say this.
You do say this.
It's been so long. Oh my gosh. Man, life is happening. But one thing that is an absolute fact is we have 10.5 weeks until we are out of this country. Babe.
What?
10.5 weeks to go.
10.5 weeks to go.
How does that feel?
Like 10.5 weeks to go. It's like 10.5 weeks to go.
Feels long?
No.
Not at all. It is very soon. So I thought what would be a little fun thing for us to do is, if you've been following us for a little bit of time, then one of the freebies that we give away is our 18 to 2 year moving aboard checklist. So I thought it would be cool for us to actually use the checklist in terms of preparing to leave London part 2. I'm sorry if you can't see well. Just realised the sun's like right behind me, but it is what it is. You want to hold the camera?
No.
So I thought we'd do a little come along with us as we count down to leaving London and moving back to Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Going back on our digital nomad thing. Did we ever stop? I don't know.
Nope.
We just never stopped, right?
Nope.
Okay. So I thought we'd put the checklist into action for ourselves. Because one of the things when we were leaving the first time round is we didn't actually document our preparing to leave journey. And I always say I wish that we had actually documented the things that we do in preparation. So as we're getting ready to go again, thought we'd bring you on that journey so you can actually see it in action. So yeah, 10.5 weeks to go. Where are you going?
Bus.
Come with us.
What y'all want? What you want? We done showed the process already. Why are you here? Watch the videos. Download the checklist. As a matter of fact, there's an update coming to the checklist. Get more engagement.
Yeah, AJ shared an idea with me earlier, and I'm like, I love that idea.
Yeah, man. It's all about optimizing it. Lot of work.
A lot of work for me.
She said for her. No,
Who
it
else
would.
is going to do the work?
Well, when you look at it, I think I'll have to put in a lot of work to help get it off the ground,
Let's see.
set it up and all that stuff.
He says, let's see if that works.
See our lip? Anyway, this is it. Again, this chapter was, what was this chapter called?
What, stay free?
No,
What?
London,
Huh?
pause, reset, support.
Oh, all
Pause.
of it.
All of it.
Pause, reset.
The London pause or the London reset. That's what this chapter is, and then we're going into
Stay free.
the next chapter. Stay free is the general title. Are we going to the
No,
next
but it's
chapter?
in phases still. 'Cause it was like get free, and then pause, reflect.
Next chapter is
and now
community.
get free. All of it.
Community. Anyway, it interchanges. Wobble, wobble, wobble. But you're gonna get this wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
But the main thing that we need to do in the next week in particular is we need to start packing.
Gotta start packing.
We've got cases.
Somebody
all over the place.
needs to cut down because need a day, two.
He only needs a day because he only ever packs for himself. He doesn't think about the kids. He doesn't think about all the extra stuff, all the body butters, all the practical things that need packing. So
No, that's a lie.
That's why he's trying to claim that he
No,
only needs
here's what
1 day to
happened.
pack.
I'll need a day to pack my stuff
Your stuff. Exactly.
because I end up have to make space for her stuff. I'm thinking in advance, and then I have to also repack some of the things that she does because she don't really pack that well. So I'm packing for myself because she can't pack well like me.
Anyway.
Lies?
We need to start
Alright then, see? She never said nothing to that. She didn't want to accept it.
We need to start packing. We need to pack for 2 occasions. We're going to Tanzania for our anniversary. So we need to pack for Tanzania. And then we need to start packing for Mexico.
Yeah, man.
We've got 1 suitcase at my mum's where we're staying at the moment. And then we've got 2 suitcases at your mum's. We've got a couple carry-on cases. I think we're going to need 1 more suitcase. Because now that Oman is 2, we have the allowance for a suitcase each. And I think we should, the plan is to stay in Mexico for quite a few years, or have it as our base at least. So I want to stock up and make sure that, we get a number of things from here in London while we can. So that means utilising all of the space, the storage that we have allowance for. So 4 cases. And Mum said, my mum's coming to visit us in January, and she said she can bring some stuff as well.
They'll have to bring one of the cases.
So we need to go through. Last week we started writing a list of all the stuff that we think we need. It's a long ass list.
Oh, best keep this in mind when you're traveling to other countries. Sometimes they don't have all of the little things that you're accustomed to, and if they do have it, it's very expensive.
This camera.
I look by myself. Sometimes they don't have everything that you're accustomed to, and that means that if they do have it though, it's going to be quite expensive.
Yeah.
For example, if your baby's nappies in certain countries are ridiculous. Like a whole pack you can get in, like say Aldi, was like 3-4 pounds. In like Mexico, 15 quid. So I think one of the also good things to do is to think about all the things that you are accustomed to, that you cannot do without. Then I would also suggest that you join some Facebook groups and reach out to some people there who have kids and just ask them if they can share with you what the prices are for some of the essentials that you think at the moment are most important and that you can't do without.
It would be good to get a sense of pricing.
So do that.
Yeah. So we need to pack.
Yeah, man.
Or we need to start getting the things that are on the list. What's on the list? Do you remember what's on the list?
Everything for you.
For me, stop. But yeah, I'll share some of the list maybe next week. It's just little things. I say little things, but things like good towels. It's hard to find good quality sheets and towels in Mexico.
Not just in Mexico, Ghana too.
In a lot of the countries.
Exactly, so a number of countries.
While we're here, I want some great quality towels.
And sizing as well.
And I love big towels that like wrap around my whole body. So I was thinking, we looked at something like John Lewis.
I'm a towel.
Huh?
Never mind. You missed
So,
her.
getting some great quality towels and bed sheets, electronics, making sure all our electronics are up to date, chargers. And
Yes, get a backup laptop, get a backup phone if you can.
Yeah.
Get a universal adapter because that's important.
Yeah.
Every country have a different electricity rating and current rating, so you may have to get an adapter to regulate the current going to your device.
Is it called converter?
It's a converter,
Yeah.
AC/DC converter. We will somehow have it in a blog somewhere where you can find a link or something like that.
Eventually. raining, you know, good old London. So we're actually on date night. I should have said that earlier. My sister has the kids. Oh, you're there now?
I'm here now.
Yeah, so we left the kids with my sister so we could have date night. So I just wanted to come, we're in Stratford, so it's nothing major. I just wanted to come here and just peruse the shopping centre, maybe look at some stuff to take with us. I don't know what I'm looking for in particular.
Right now she's 51 cent.
What does that mean?
Homie is a window shopper.
Oh yeah. Get some learning. I was gonna get some learning stuff for Taji, because some of the activities we homeschool, and some of the activities we used to have her in robotics, and she used to do dance, and robotics isn't continuing, and she doesn't want to do dance this term. So I wanted to go look for some kind of activities and learning materials for her. I wanted to do some of that. Oh, and we needed to get her some trousers because the weather's changing. She's growing. I didn't really want to buy more stuff because, you know, we're leaving soon, but she's growing too quickly. We gotta get some things. So yeah, we're just gonna do that as well. We go through shoes.
We go through shoes.
So we're in Skechers because
True.
I think we need some new shoes.
Yeah. And this is something when we started traveling, I had an Adidas shoes. Adidas was flat, and after 3.5 years, I developed something called plantar fasciitis. I could barely stand on my feet for more than 20 minutes. So you need supportive shoes, especially if you are a walker. And we walk almost all day. So you have to have the shoes that, for me now, I need shoes that support the arch in my foot. So now Skechers is a big thing for me. Those are my favorite brands for the arch.
You're wearing Skechers? No, you actually got Adidas today.
Adidas do have the type where you have the support for the arch in your foot, so you need to be careful what you're choosing. Always find shoes that's made for walking long distances, because it will help you in the long run. Trust me. Let's go upstairs. The press people. Presses are guilty pleasures.
Absolutely.
Guilty pleasures. It's the white level flower. What am I enjoying? It's alright.
Just alright, yeah?
It's not as fresh as I'm used to, but it's better than the vegan one.
Oh. What were you eating, babe?
Good question. I think I might have no idea.
Good morning, good morning. It is Friday. People, I don't know, I didn't mention before, if you haven't been following me on Instagram anyway, you may not know. So I am turning the big 40 next year. And one of my things that I really want is just to be in my most healthiest shape ever. My weight has like yo-yoed my whole adult life, so I really want to get to grips with that. Guys, it is cold, man. So glad we're out here soon. It's freezing. It's 6 a.m. So coming from an early walk, I've committed to doing 10,000 steps a day. I'm on day 11 of doing 10,000 steps. Yeah, it's been good. Oh, it's suddenly gone super dark. So let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So yeah, day 11 of my walk, 10,000 steps. So yesterday I got a message back from Taji's school with the fees for the new term. And yeah, it's interesting. And see, this is one of the things you need to think about when you're moving countries, is exchange rates are fluid and constantly changing. Because we're going to send both Amal and Taji full time. We'll sit down and talk about the reasons why for that soon. Taji attended full time when we were in Mexico when Amal was born, and then she dropped down to part time. That was her decision. But we're going to send them full time, ideally full time this time round, sending both of them. And we were paying for part time. It was around, I want to say £150 a month. So something, or 120, maybe slightly less. Full time was like 200 and something. It's like £250 or something, a bit more, I can't remember. And so they've messaged me with the current rates, and when converting it to the pound, for the two of them it's about £420. So I sent it to AJ and he was like, that seems a bit expensive. And I looked at it and I was like, this seemed a little bit expensive at first. But then I remembered, I'm just doing the loop, turning around because I'm not going that far. Started late today, so turning around, starting to walk back. When I looked at it, it comes across as expensive because it should be cheaper really, but I think it's because it's the two of them. But yeah, when we were here before, the pound was weaker against the peso, and now it's a lot stronger. So it's a lot of money up front, but actually it's actually more affordable than when we were here the last time. So yeah, it's about £400 a month, £420. You also have to pay a registration fee, which is about £600 for the two of them, and we get a 10% discount because we're sending siblings as well. So registration is about £600, and then per month it's about £420 a month for the two kids. They do a whole year, like if you block the whole year and pay the whole year up front, they do a discount as well. But we're starting part way through the year because they're doing a January start, so we're not going to be able to use that. I will look into that next year. But yeah, man, it's feeling real. Principal was like, so excited to have you back. Messaged one of our other friends about storage, got that information as well. Although we only actually need a few suitcases held, so I might just contact some people. I don't know if I want to pay full out for a storage. I just hand over some pesos to some local people, local friends, to hold our storage for a couple of weeks. But yeah, AJ and I went through the budget again last night, and yeah, I think we've got a plan. And with both of the kids at school, that gives us so much more time to get stuff done. So much more time. We've never had that amount of freedom before. Homeschooling. The ideal is to completely homeschool, of course, but this is like our time to just put things out, really go all in on ourselves, on the businesses, and we need the time to do that. We need to set the foundation first. So yeah, we think probably for at least a year, maybe 2 or 3, there'll be full-time school. But it's an alternative school, it's not regular. They don't even do homework, they don't have books or anything like that. So I don't mind, you know, all they do is really, especially at the younger ages, all they do is play. They don't do detentions or... Yeah, it is far from your typical school. The slogan for the school actually translates in English to rebellious minds. So if we're going to send them to a school, it's never going to be a traditional one. But we would prefer to have them with us. But we can get so much done this way. Set the foundation, really focus on getting our passive income taken over. We got passive income, but we got to generate more so you can truly just be free and get paid to live. That's the aim. Can't wait to get out of this place. There was hailstones yesterday. Hailstones. Nah, fam.